word.
Kind of good to go.
All right, Shalom. Hey, we would like to start out by giving our honor and glory to Yahawada by Hashem, Yahawashi by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I'm Chazaaq, and on the other side.
Chazaaq.
All right. Hey, today we're going to go into a lesson, and for him a live stream. All right, entitled "Our World versus Their World." All right, our culture versus the world's culture. All right, because we come into this knowledge. All right, basically what's required of you is to unplug from Esau's world, unplug from the Roman world, the Grecian world, the Babylonian world, man. Mm-hmm. But that's not so you can just become a stoic who never leaves his house, right, who never leaves his room, doesn't have any enjoyment. You just sit for
like a damn Buddhist monk or some shit.
Yeah, you're just like a Buddhist monk, you know, and you just got that. I live inside my clothes look, you know, or because it's like, well, if I can't have fun, then what do I do?
Right.
No, our Father has a world within himself, man. Mm-hmm. And Israel is a world within itself. That's why you have something called culture. Like you have cities that have, they're classified as melting pots within themselves. And what happens is within those cities, you have different cultures within that city. So you have Chinatown, you got Greek restaurants, Italian restaurants, yep, you got African restaurants, you got Brazilian restaurants, which are from the tribe of Asher. All right, they have different worlds within themselves. We go to a Greek restaurant, the people who work there are Greek, the food is Greek, the music they might be playing is Greek. All right, the scenery is Greek. All right, the coffee is Greek or Turkish. All right, that's how our world is. See, we've been in America all our lives. Now we have to embrace our real world, man. All right, not the church's chicken, because they think black culture is what black comedy, BET, rap battles, fights, sex, women, clothes, how you look, 4 for 4. You know, I got my diploma. You know, that's the black world, man. But we have a world amongst ourselves, man. All right? Like right now, we're filming nature. Well, nature is part of Abba's creation. That's part of his world. Being in tune with Abba's creation, that's a part of his world. Having knowledge of his creation, all right, how you can internalize it and use it for your benefit, all right, that's part of his creation. That's part of our world, man. All right? Like we was talking about the other day, we get into incense, stones, herbs, certain music, but really you're just taking the Most High's elements and bring it into your world.
It really is life, you know. I mean,
yep.
Our culture is pro-life. Edom's culture, you know, the culture, this beast system is death. You know, we're in the valley of the shadow of death, so it's like your shadow follows you wherever you go.
Right.
Death follows you wherever you go here. You know, it's pro-death, like everything, you know, from the food to the music to the women, everything you do, you know, yep, it's not meant to sustain life. Our culture sustains life, you know, and basically the Lord is showing everybody that his way is superior.
Yep.
It's better for you, man.
Yep.
You know, and if a brother can, Bible shop put up Deuteronomy chapter 4, you know, and also James 4, where it says, draw not to God, because that's what we're doing with our culture. You know, we drawing nigh to the Heavenly Father, man. We're becoming closer to our Creator.
Yep.
You know, until the brother gets Deuteronomy chapter 4 and James, I'm gonna read this by the brother Kabar. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Yep.
Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Jake is a master at niggerdom.
Yeah.
Jake is a master of following your schedule. Jake is a master in telling to see if his girl likes you. You know, Jake is a master, man, at deception, supplant.
Yeah, black culture is bullshit, man.
Jake is a master at sports. Or not saying there's nothing wrong with watching sports, but Jake is a master at folly.
But you know what? Some of you brought out years ago, Zaquan, 2/3 mastered the carnal world.
2/3 master the carnal world. And that's why the scripture says, you are like your father, the devil. Mm-hmm. Because Esau mastered carnality.
He's the ultimate nigga.
He's the ultimate. That's what a nigga is a carnal. You're a man full of carnality.
You're a man of the flesh.
You're a man of the flesh, man. Everything you do is of the flesh.
Yep.
Now, there's a balance because like we were talking about earlier, we can't neglect ourselves and let ourselves go.
Right.
Because we're so heavy in the spirit and we're so outside of the world that we don't anoint ourselves and we don't groom ourselves.
We still gotta take care of ourselves.
We still gotta take care of ourselves. But our self-image is not our religion. You know, our status and how we look, that's not the number one thing. Our number one priority is the inward man.
The inner man.
And then we take care of the outward man. But in Esau's world, all right, it is 100% the outward man. All right? Because that's something that we can't get misconstrued either. We're still princes.
Yep.
As it says in the scriptures, glorify thy soul and give it honor according to the dignity thereof. So we still have to, make sure your attire looks on point.
Yeah.
It's okay to take a pride in your appearance.
You look good, you know. If you look good, you feel good, man.
Yep.
Get a damn haircut, you know.
Get a damn haircut, oil up your beard. Sometimes maybe the women not checking you because you're not really making sure you're on point. You know?
And you know the thing is, what we're learning, and that's true. And what we do, we don't do it for women. We do it for ourselves, man. Like we gotta do what makes us happy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, do what you love, brothers and sisters. Do what you love. You know, do what you love. You're not stepping away from your world by doing what you love. If the Most High offers you a better job opportunity, don't think in the back of your mind you're less in the spirit now. All right? You could be a man of the Lord on any level. What I mean, if you make $30,000 a year, you could be a man of the Lord. If you make $120,000, $200,000 a year, that's not gonna stop you from being a man of the Lord. Because only difference is that's not your priority.
Right.
So you got a lot of Israelites, their damn religion is their career.
Mm-hmm.
You see? So don't turn down an opportunity to make your life easier as long as it doesn't compromise your morals, your integrity, and this truth, man. If a beautiful woman is attracted to you, don't not talk to her because you feel like, she's too pretty.
Yeah.
That's worldly. I know attractive.
She's better than me.
She's better than me, or I'm not being righteous that she's too pretty. You know what I mean? Like you feel more in your comfort zone to talk to a less attractive woman, right?
And you know what? That less attractive woman can sometimes treat you better.
Yep. But what I was gonna say is, no, that's a good point. That's a beautiful point. But this is don't sell yourself short. Trying to be a man of the Lord.
Right.
If you got decent credit and you in the car lot, don't get a less appealing car because you're trying to be a man of the Lord.
Right. Because we gotta remember, brothers, like this point is going into, we're still princes of the power, man.
Yeah. The key is, are you doing this for you or for the world?
Or for the world, and once again, ain't nothing wrong with doing what makes you happy, man.
And you know, and I feel like I qualified to do this video because I've been in that spirit.
Yeah, it's right, bro. Hey, we all have, man.
Yeah, I've been in that spirit, man. I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just about, the poor righteous teacher. Don't get me wrong, the Most High, he got a spiritual cap on how much you're gonna make anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be a brother that has a little more than the next brother, or vice versa. But as far as you just neglecting the outward man and you just staying in this one little cubby hole until it's time to go to work and do the works, like, nah, man. All right? But there's a way that we know how to live without jumping into the world.
That's right, brother.
Our happiness, I speak for this brother and myself, we into the incense. We really into Yahawada.
Yeah.
It is the extension of Yahawada.
The Lord's way.
The Lord's way. We into the gemstones because they have healing properties and they're beautiful. And you don't have to spend $1,000. Let me get the camera so I get it. You don't have to spend $1,000 on a stone, unlike Esau's diamonds.
Yeah.
All right?
Which the Lord stuff better anyway, man.
Yeah.
And even with the diamonds, because the Lord made that too.
He made that too.
But we know that diamonds are not rare.
Yep.
They don't have healing like these other stones have. And really, these diamonds remind you of Esau's world. It's, it's empty.
It's empty, man. And it's a beautiful point.
It looks beautiful, but it's empty.
It's beautiful, but beauty is vain and favor is deceitful, man. Hey, but same thing with the gemstones. They're pretty affordable, but they look good on Israel.
Yeah, yep.
Those different colors, they look good on Israelites, man.
It's us. It match our spirit, man.
It match our spirit. Like, even going back to the incense are soaked in essential oils. So really, you just getting medicine. You have medicine all throughout your house. And really, it's a spirit, because essential goes back to essence. So the essence goes back to the spirit of that particular flower.
Man.
So if that essential oil is lavender, you've got the spirit of that flower. If it's an orange, you got the spirit of that orange. And all things have a spirit.
And that's what Western civilization does not teach you.
Right.
Western culture doesn't tell you that everything got a spirit, man.
Everything has a spirit, man. So, like I said, even in this truth doesn't make you stop looking at women. It really, if you're in the spirit, it kind of keeps you from prioritizing carnality.
Yeah, you don't go after the wrong woman.
You don't go after the wrong woman, because Esau, he sets up for our nation, he sets up the wrong woman. All right, because you have a low caliber woman, a low quality woman, or poor qualities, but she got her body out. Now in Esau's world, through filth on the internet, stuff like that, you leave the house with that mindset. Now you a king talking to some old girl. You see?
Yeah, I brought on the highways like a porno mindset.
Yeah, that mindset, man, because that life, the media makes your mind. How you doing? The media, what happens is the media, you become an extension of that when you leave the house.
Yep.
That's why this is the matrix. Everybody lives in a false reality. Okay, but you got it, bro.
The scriptures for you, Zaquan.
Okay, come on.
All right. Now, you're gonna get Deuteronomy first. This by shadow of thy wings, 12 tribes. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 8. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? So our culture, man. I'm gonna jump to verse 7. For what nation is there so great who have the Most High so nigh unto them? As the Lord our power is in all things that we call upon him for.
Hey, we have the Most High so nigh unto us, man. It's something the other Yahawada said, because he quoted that scripture, draw nigh to me, and I will draw nigh to you.
That's the next one I got for you, too.
Okay, come, let's get it.
James chapter 4, verse 8. And this by Brother Kabar, Salaki. James chapter 4, verse 8. Draw nigh to the Most High, and he will draw nigh to you.
Yep.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Hey, the Most High says, I like who like me.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you got to be an Israelite. You got to be the hopefully elect.
Right.
And he has called you through your Yahawada.
Right.
But the more you put into him, the more he's going to put into you, the more he's going to reveal to you.
Yeah. Hey, because this truth is a spiritual investment, man.
Yep.
I mean, and the Lord gave us the investment, the spiritual money, this truth. But also, I mean, by him giving us the money, he's investing in us.
Yep.
And it's going to pay out, brothers. So we don't have certain things that we may like right now. Hey, 'cause the main thing with Jake, honestly, is fucking women, man.
Yeah.
Just being honest. We men here, so that's what we love. Yeah. But we ain't going to get that right now like we want to until it's necessary. Right now, it's not necessary because we got a job to do. But while we wait, like the Zaquan is going into, the Lord provided everything by way of the culture he gave us, man. So we got things to occupy ourselves until that time, Yeah,
this is a pre-chariot lifestyle.
Pre-chariot lifestyle.
We're just going to king it out. You know what I mean?
God, bro.
We're going to king it out. We're going to play our ambient music, light our incense,
And Jay make fun of you for that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you can make fun of us, the rain sounds, what I'm
yeah.
saying? Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
But this our thing, man,
But hey, look, man, kings understand king talk, man. I know me and this brother, he can vouch for it. Like, we're past making it make sense to 2/3,
yeah, man. They ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, I had a Jake tell me like, oh, you like elevator music. Like, damn right.
Yeah, and then damn nigga woman get in the car. Cause some of us brothers do Uber, right?
Yep.
Nigga woman get in the car. Oh, that you like white folk music, bitch.
Yep.
But see, like the elder had said, everybody's programmed by way of the media.
Yep.
So our people really, they don't know no better. It's like Ayash be saying, it's not in them.
You want to turn around, brother?
Like, bro?
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. It's not in them.
Yep. Because the Most High woke us up out of that bullshit, and I'm not gonna act like that's all we do.
Right.
We'll listen to some bullshit.
Sometimes we listen to nigga music.
Yeah.
But it ain't all about that.
Sometimes you might eat some bullshit, but we have a culture.
Yeah.
And what I've concluded, being in this truth, is that really we're just royal.
We better.
The Most High, yeah, we're better. The Most High made the 1/3. The 1/3 are princes, and the sisters they're princesses.
Come on, bro.
But we're not like but we're not rich niggas. So you got Jake, the 2/3 in the world. They have Esau's money, but they're still degenerates. And one thing I've noticed about being royal sons is that the two things that you gotta control in this world is your emotions and your libido. So in order to have royal standards, you gotta control your emotions and your libido. And the brother Yash, he was talking about Master P's dad, and he was like, in business, you never make a move off of necessity. You never make a business move off of being poor.
It's gonna be impulsive.
It's gonna be impulsive. And same thing with us. We've learned in this truth, you never make a move off your natural impulses.
And patience, and it's the reason why scriptures keep mentioning faith and patience, man.
Yep.
Because that's what's gonna make us. Hey, that's gonna bless us to make it and get what we want. You know.
Yeah, Con. And one thing I've noticed, the difference between being royal and like being common, is that you're basically a slave to your nature. And the king or prince, they control that nature to reserve their standards, to get their standards, man. And the Most High set us up to a higher standards, man.
We listened to that one Jake yesterday, man. But basically, he had said, you know, the reason why Jake ended up falling off, and you'll get with an ain't shit woman, or you'll just basically be in a bad situation, is because you don't keep your standards.
You don't keep your standards, man. So it's easier said than done, but these are things that we have to pray for too.
Yeah, we got to pray for that.
Pray to give us control over your flesh, so you can move how the Most High wants you to move, man.
Cause that's the key, brothers.
That's the key. But basically, I've come to the realization we're princes, man.
Yeah.
And there's a reality to that you can play out in this world. We can't put ourselves in a chariot. We can't give ourselves 100 women. We can't give ourselves a whole bunch of gold and silver bars, but we can't carry ourselves a certain way.
Yep. And the things that the Zaquan mentioned is going to come in due season.
Yep.
Because we're going to get those things, but like you mentioned yesterday, it's a waiting process.
It's a waiting process, man. But until then, you play that role. You know, you play that role because, I think it's in Galatians, how it says the heir, as long as he's a child, he's no different from a servant.
Right.
But what happens is he get groomed into being a prince, and then when he becomes of age, he receives that inheritance. See, we're being groomed into being princes, but then at that translation of kingdoms, we're going to actually receive that inheritance. Pursuant to 2 Ezra 2, we're being rewarded with crowns and having palms in our hands.
And brothers, that moment right there is far above anything that this world can give you, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But right now, we're in the grooming process, but within the time that I've been in the truth, I've come to a realization is that we really are royal.
But then, like you just mentioned, though, it's a pre-chariot lifestyle.
It's a pre-chariot lifestyle, man. Hey, you know, so hey, we build ourselves up through the spirit, all right, to move how Yahawada Shah wants us to move. Because the Bible was all about ruling.
King shit, man.
King shit. Hey, Yahawada Shah was moving like, I'm prepping you for a kingdom.
And this is why he had said to the wicked about people, ye are from beneath, I'm from above.
Right.
So we got to have an above mindset. You know, our apostles, they've been mentioning it for years, man. A ruling class mentality.
And you know what I've noticed too? The new creature is basically, he's that heir. The new creature in us is basically the heir, all right, that's being groomed into receiving an inheritance.
Yep.
The old man would just travail, Michael, Jamal. But that new creature, he's the prince that's about to receive an inheritance, man.
And like you said, we got to be groomed for that.
We got to be groomed, man. So, yep.
His wife had made herself ready. But Revelation 19, you know, basically, you know, going to the wise virgins, you know, trimming up their lamps.
Being groomed.
Being groomed for the bridegroom.
Yep. Excellent, bro.
Being made ready for, Yahweh Shah.
Beautiful. You know? So what I've concluded through the spirit, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, or you can build on this, the Most High doesn't want us to shut up. The Most High doesn't want us to be shut off from the world. He doesn't want us to just not have fun so we can't enjoy existence.
Yeah,
but
it's a balance.
He wants us to move like Easterners. He wants us to move like royalty. You can do anything you want to do as the new creature. So the food you eat, this is how the new creature eats.
Yep. We have liberty in Yahawada.
We have liberty in your house shot. You do it, but you just do it through the filter of a new creature.
Yep. And if I could add something, Zaquan.
Right.
Also, we got to keep things simple.
Yep.
You know, I mean, a lot of times we can end up complicating something that's not meant to be complicated. You know, you can do certain things, just keep it simple.
Yo, keep it simple, man. So the new creature, he basically does things to benefit his spirit, whereas the old man, the old creature, does things to benefit his flesh.
Yep.
And if it benefits the flesh, you just do it in balance.
Yeah, and like you said, with the old creature feeding the flesh, see, when you unbalanced with it, you become a servant or a slave to your flesh, man.
Yep.
And that, you know, and that's the worst situation you want to be in.
Right.
See, that's why when we come into this knowledge, we come into the truth. The Lord, when he starts you all over, that baptism, you let those things go. You know, you end up just letting it go completely.
Yep.
Then, as you're being groomed in the spirit, you learn that, okay, I can do these things. I just have to be balanced with them.
Yep. I have to be balanced. You got to move like a prince.
Yep.
You know, a prince is dignified. A prince has dignity.
Hey, the spirit, brother, because I found one of my old papers, man. I got from the Free Dictionary. It said noble. The definition for noble, you know, you came up with the spirit. Because you always mention how we have to be highborn.
And yeah, and it's beautiful. We have to be highborn. So how would a prince move, man? And let's have to be haughty and treat the servant at IHOP like crap, you know.
Right.
But you know, you have an expectation, and you are after a certain quality. You see?
Basically thinking like a god.
You're thinking like a god, man. So, like I said, you know, this we have a world within ourselves. We have a world within our culture, okay? And it's not to just the Most High didn't wake us up to just totally shut us off from life or living.
We're learning life.
We're learning life. But now we're being like a child, like a new creature. You're learning our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got the camera pan on the earth. You learn what's the purpose of a palm tree?
Yeah.
Why is there trees on earth?
Yeah, because trees are not just beautiful, they have a purpose.
They have a purpose, man. And trees emit so much oxygen, and that's our life source.
Yep.
You see? That's our life source, the trees, and how they filter out the gases in the atmosphere.
Yeah, and
all right.
a lot of you brothers, you know, hey, you into plants, man. Hey,
yep.
That's our spirit. You know? Hey, so what, you don't go out like you used to, you know what I'm saying? You may have been one of those Jays used to go out to the clubs and shit. You know, you learn, okay, that shit don't work for me. Like, that it's a carnal spirit anyway, you know? But you one of them brothers, all right, you know what? I like particular things. Let me have this in my house.
Yep.
Let me give me some plants. Let me get some different things for my spirit. Okay, I used to drink that hard liquor. You know, used to drink what's that shit? Paul, my son.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, fuck that, man. Let me do better for myself, man. Let me get. All right, if I'm gonna get some strong drink, I'm gonna get a better quality strong drink. Or, you know, I'm gonna just do your yun. I'm gonna just drink wine, you know. I mean, like you said, the Most High provides for that new creature, man.
Yeah, like you don't going out doesn't mean you always at a club or there's an order on clubs.
Yeah, you got bars you can go to. You got better quality bars. You know?
Yeah, you got musicals. You got got museums. You got aquariums. You know, I think it's cool going to an aquarium. You got certain parks. You know, so you got beaches. You see, that new creature vibe, man. And if anybody around you or who used to be around you is repelled from that, then you're filtering them out. Yeah. Anybody who doesn't vibe with the new creature, you don't change that up so they can stick around. The Most High is filtering them out your life.
Yeah, he giving them the boot.
Yeah.
You know, it's time for them to go. Because
man.
We leveling up, man.
And it's all about leveling up, man. And the high-born mindset is all about quality.
Because the main thing, like Zaquan said earlier, a pre-chariot mindset. We want to be ready for when the Lord coming on chariots, man.
Yep.
You know, being changed. And the first thing he changed before he changes our bodies is our mindset.
Yep.
How to really think.
The most powerful thing is the mindset.
Yep.
Because you could give somebody $100, you give somebody $100,000. But if they've never developed a ruling mindset, they're going to blow that money like a peasant.
Yep.
70% of people who win the lottery go back broke because although their financial situation changed, their mindset never changed. Undisciplined. All right? So it showed you in the movie All the King's Horses or All the King's Men or something like that. Basically, his son-in-law end up moving in. Like his son-in-law's family ended up moving in with him. They was exposed to so much money, his son-in-law became an addict. Because he went from being a hard working blue collar to being under his father-in-law's wealth, and he didn't know how to handle that.
That's some Zaquan to add, because America spoiled the shit out of us, man.
Yep.
You know, and everybody want instant gratification.
Yep.
You know, we in this microwave society. People just want things just like that. But, you know, they don't want to work for it, man. You know, with this truth, with our culture, and ultimately the kingdom of heaven, what the Lord is blessing us with, you know, if we endure, we got to work for it, man.
Yep. And one thing I've learned, man, it's not so much about making more money. The power is in managing the money you have.
Basically, you keep more than you spend.
You keep more than you spend. That's the power. That's the challenge. The challenge is not I need to make more money. The challenge is having a system to where you can put money back. Well, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. If you can overcome that obstacle, then you're gonna realize that it's not about getting a bag. It's about management. See, Esau wants the 12 tribes in the state of a little boy. Esau, the 12 tribes, the old creature, the old you was really a little boy.
Yep.
Even if you was 25, 30, 35, because a little boy is impulsive. All right? But a man, he knows how to reserve that impulsive nature and say, okay, what's gonna be the effect of this? If I pursue this, what's gonna be the outcome?
Yeah, and being nation-minded.
Yep. How does this benefit my nation?
Yeah. Because it ain't about us. You know, the old man was he was individually minded, for lack of better words. Like he only thought about himself.
That's a perfect word, brother, because one of the characteristics of the West is individualism. Also, one of the characteristics of Satanism is individualism, egoism, I-ism, me first. All right? But I've learned every culture outside of the Western sphere, they're all about the family, man.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this. Since Zaquan just said that, it's very royal when you put brothers above yourself, man.
Yep.
You know, when you put your people before you,
yep,
that's royal. Because niggerdom, like the elder just going into, it's just me, I, you know? And what is that? They gotten us.
Yep.
They got us in slavery, man.
And then the 12 tribes are the most individually minded nation, and with the most bottom, for lack of better words, with the most bottom. Eve don't need a man, but she the brokest female of all nations.
Shit. Through.
You know?
go to Instacart restaurant sharing one Heineken and shit.
Yeah, man. Proud.
Want you to buy their drinks and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Proud. If you need a man to pay for a $10 drink, that's your problem. You know, you done went to college for 4 years, or at least school for 12 years, and you need somebody to pay for a $10 drink, that's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So the Most High didn't create nations of people to not need each other. As a matter of fact, he refers to nations in some scriptures as families.
Yeah, he does.
The different families of people. So really,
and the other nations, you just went into it, they take care of each other.
They take care of each other, man. So you made a beautiful point, man. We got to get back in that spirit. Well, brothers are in that spirit.
Yeah.
You know, of putting each other, preferring one above themselves. Because if you really take care of a brother, you take care of yourself.
Yep.
And really, that's what Yahawada was grooming us when he came.
That's what it was all about.
Yeah, it wasn't about, I keep the laws, look at my fringes, look at my... No, it's like, no, you got to love one another like you love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because it just, for all the energy Esau put into dividing and conquering our nation, we got to put more energy into bringing us back. So Esau put the energy into street culture, thug culture, gang culture. We got to put even more energy into being more brotherly with each other.
I got a scripture for you.
Come on.
It's by in his likeness Yasharala, 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature.
Woo!
Old things are passed away.
Hey, the old ways, man. The old ways. That's like you in your bedroom. You gotta get rid of Trevante. So them street nigga posters, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them Black and Miles on the dresser. You know what I'm saying? Lil Kim, that famous Lil Kim picture. That's the old man. Not saying you gotta take your stuff off the wall, but I'm giving an example. Go ahead.
Behold, all things are become new.
Hey, all things are become new. Now what does your bedroom look like? You probably got the Bible, the Apocrypha, you know?
Certain lion posters on the wall.
Probably got some lion posters. You ever have a Gucci man on your poster to a lion? You know?
Pictures of nature, pictures of galaxies and stuff
Galaxies,
like that.
man. Hey, the new creature has a whole different diet.
Yeah.
He has a whole different diet, man. Cause your lifestyle is your diet. So the new creature has a whole different diet requirement than the old creature. You know, the old creature was about instant gratification.
You ain't fucking with hot Cheetos no more.
Right. Right.
Chinese food, you eating different.
Yep.
No, you got it, bro.
I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. But see, nigga likes.
Yeah, nigga likes.
They'll wear the law, but they still got all them old creature habits. They got all them old creature habits, man. All them old man habits with filters on, man. They would never reform. You know?
And that's the thing. See, the Lord has to start you over. And it's a spiritual reset on you when you come in the truth. And it's a constant process too, man. To stay away from those old habits, those old ways,
And something I've learned, and I gotta be a man, I gotta just say it, like, make an effort to minimize those habits that make your spirit weak.
Yeah.
Because the old man is all about this. Your strength comes from what boosts up your spirit. So stay away from those habits that you spend time in, and next thing you know, you feel out of the spirit, you feel disconnected with yahawada. Sometimes your flesh gonna take over, you lose certain battles and shit. But it's stay away from certain habits that make your spirit weak, man.
It's time to wax strong in the spirit, It's all about keeping that connection, open.
Yep.
We gonna do certain things. You're gonna do certain things to balance out your flesh.
Yep.
Because, we still in these bodies. We ain't acting like we just some high-powered angels walking around and we don't feed our flesh at all.
Brother walking around meditating. He a breatharian. He ain't ate a food in 3 years.
Right.
Nah, we eat. Hey, we like chicken. Hey, we like chicken, brothers.
They just sit out in the sun all day. I'm gonna just eat the sun.
I'm gonna eat the sun, energy and shit, man. Come on, man. So we're balanced. Like I said, I listen to rap from time to time, because I do ride share. So you can't listen to the same thing for 6 hours.
Yeah, sometimes you gonna put on that root chakra music.
That root chakra music,
nigga shit.
Flesh gang. Yeah.
But it balances out because you may be one of those brothers that works late at night.
Yep.
You gotta stay up. Having on the music for your spirit make you sleepy.
Yep. So right, because you be fighting. What we do yesterday? We were coming back from that trip.
Yeah.
We turned some of that high energy music on, man.
Do it, man.
Can't be that cute righteous brother that don't do nothing now. We've done that out. We already experienced that, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's all about balance.
It's all about balance. But look, man, our way is beautiful, man.
Yep, that's right.
Hey, brotherly love is beautiful. Sisters being in order is beautiful.
Man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, the modest spirits. Woman, being naturally beautiful, just naturally attractive. Being friendly, like I'm talking about Israelite women. Being friendly is beautiful. Being cool, you gotta act hard, bitten.
Yeah, and it's the thing, because Spirit got you speaking on a woman. That's a strong woman right there.
Yeah.
Because we in a society with a strong black woman. A strong woman is a Proverbs 31.
Yep.
And that's very, very rare to come by. But those attributes, that's what makes a real woman.
Yep. Yep. The nourishing energy.
Yep.
Holding down your house, running the house like it's a business, man.
Because it's easy to follow the Western way.
Yep.
We here in America, it's easy for you to think how they want you to think.
Yep.
And basically destroy your own house.
Hey, that's what makes you strong. You can resist those Western philosophies.
Yep. While still being here.
That's what makes you strong, sisters. And the brothers, like you said, we being brotherly. Yep. We being trusting towards each other. We got each other back. We instead of being self-absorbed, we thinking about, okay, how can I benefit the camp?
Yep.
What can I bring to the camp? You don't have to be a teacher or nothing like that. You might not be a teacher or a prophet, but how can I
bring something to the table?
Bring something to the table, man. You got a brother. I know him now. His name is Yahawada. All right, he's teaching. He's doing this thing now in the spirit, but he's always had this lending a hand mindset.
Yep.
And Yahawada saw that.
Yeah, the Lord saw it, and now that brother, he's waxing strong in the spirit. You know, beautiful videos. He's consistent.
I believe the name of his video is Yum 144.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, Yum, which Yum means hand. I mean right. Yum means right.
Yeah, Yah hand.
You're right. Yah means hand. So his name is right hand because he said like a right hand. He was like a right hand to the camp.
Yep. And Lord saw that, like you said.
Yeah, that brother's going in the spirit, but.
Yep. It's all about how we gonna benefit the spirit, brothers.
Yeah, man.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this, man, because brothers will commend us. You may look at us highly, but we still men. Lord will, we all make it, because we all want that same penny. The Lord dealing with the spirit, brothers. You know.
And look, I know for a fact. Let me right quick. I gotta look at the. I know for a fact that, hey, like your brother said, we just men. Hey man, we just really surviving off mercy.
That's it.
I know for a fact that's what it is. We just surviving off mercy, brothers. Brothers have their gifts. You know, brothers, you teach.
Yeah.
The spirit be on you when you teach it, but we still learn.
Yep, still.
Yeah, so I had to say that too, man. But hey, you had anything?
That's it, point.
You think we pretty much covered?
Yeah, we covered.
Hey, well, with that, hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahawada by Hashem, Yahawashai by Hashem, Hakodash, double underscore elder apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. Abba, come here, shalom. Shalom.